Rob Reiner's funeral, Billy Crystal stuns the entire world with powerful tribute. The day Rob Reiner passed, Hollywood lost more than a legendary director, it lost its heartbeat. While the world mourned the man behind The Princess Bride and When Harry Met Sally, a private ceremony was held in a small, candlelit chapel in Brentwood. The air was heavy with a silence that seemed unbreakable until Billy Crystal stood up. What followed wasn't just a eulogy, it was a stunning revelation that pulled back the curtain on the silent burdens Rob carried behind his iconic smile. A friendship beyond the screen. Billy Crystal didn't bring notes to the podium. He stood face to face with a grief that decades of comedy couldn't mask. He spoke of a man who was never loud or demanding, but always there. Rob was the friend who called at the exact minute he was needed, asking one simple question: "Are you okay?" But as Billy's voice softened, he revealed the secret Rob had kept shielded from the public eye: the profound sorrow of a father's helplessness. The silent struggle. For years, Rob Reiner lived in a cycle of almosts. His son, Nick Reiner, had battled addiction from the age of 14, entering rehab 17 different times. Billy described Rob not as a Hollywood powerhouse, but as a flesh-and-blood father who spent his nights in a state of quiet, relentless anxiety. Rob's greatest fear wasn't failure or public opinion, it was the terrifying realization that love might not be enough. Billy recounted a chilling conversation where Rob confessed, "I can direct everything on a film set, but I can't direct my son's life." Rob worried about the future, specifically about his inheritance. He feared that the very resources intended to help his son might instead fuel the fire of his addiction. He carried the weight of a father trying to protect a child who was slowly slipping out of reach. The tragic end. The tragedy of Rob Reiner's passing is made even more poignant by the circumstances. On December 14, 2025, Rob and his wife Michelle were found dead in their Brentwood home. In a twist that mirrors Rob's deepest fears, their son Nick was later arrested and charged. At the funeral, Billy Crystal's voice barely rose above a whisper as he admitted, "I let later steal the last time." He spoke for everyone who has ever loved someone they couldn't save, highlighting that Rob never turned away from his son, despite the fear that eventually became a reality. A legacy of kindness. Rob Reiner left behind a cinematic legacy defined by sincerity and heart. But through Billy Crystal's tribute, we see the true measure of the man, a father who fought through presence and love, even when he wasn't sure he could win. Rob taught us that storytelling doesn't need to be loud to touch the heart, and his life proved that the most profound stories are often the ones we carry in silence. What do you think about Rob Reiner's incredible life and the heavy burdens he carried? Let us know your favorite memory of his films in the comments below. If this tribute touched you, please like this video and subscribe to Prestige Buzz. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you never miss our deep dives into the stories behind the icons.